topic is about, and again, this series is all about relating our very sacred yoga practice with marketing, the new world of marketing. I like to be a messenger for marketing as sacred, and really it's about just being really conscious with what we're consuming in the marketplace and what we're sharing in the marketplace, and really paying attention to the stories that we are telling the market, the stories that we're hearing from the market, and understanding we have the power to change stories. Yes, we have the power to change stories. And how does that relate to being on the yoga mat? It is the power that we have the ability to change the story of our physical health. We have the ability to change the story of our body and the power of the body and our power to heal our body. And the specific topic for today is judgment. And we can get caught up in judging other people, judging stories. And I have found, and I've heard many other people have the same feeling, and please share if you have observed this within yourself, that what we judge, we attract. So it's so important to be mindful about the stories we're telling ourselves and what those stories might be judgments. And when we're on our yoga mat, we can be very aware and conscious of what we might judge that comes up for us when we're doing our practice. And not to judge the judgment, because that's another layer, but something that I've been doing a lot lately is Michael Singer, who is the author of The Surrender Experiment and The Untethered Soul. He has this beautiful practice of sitting back and leaning back and being the witness to feelings that come up, stories that come up, from a very non-judgmental place, and how to surround that in love and understand that these feelings, these thoughts, they just pass through us. Nothing has to stick, nothing has to stay. We are never the same beings from moment to moment to moment unless we attach to a story, or we attach to a belief, or we attach to a judgment, and we continue to perpetuate that. And yoga is that reminder that we are, the only thing that's real is the now, the present moment. We are the present moment. And our memories, the past, it is no longer. The future also is no longer. And we can observe how often we're in the past, or we're stuck from a judgment from a past, or a story from the past, and how much time we spend in the future, and to constantly bring ourselves back to the present moment with that loving awareness. So let's keep that in mind. I know that was kind of a lot, but let's keep that in mind as we practice. Good morning, Sharon. As we practice today, how can we bring more love to whatever arises in our body, and trust that it's just releasing? So I will chime my bells. Arriving on our mat in the here and now, letting go of your day, letting go of what happened earlier, what's going to happen, and just allowing yourself to be fully here and present in your body. And anything that comes up, just being aware if we're even judging a judgment. It's a beautiful thing when a judgment comes up, because it gives us an awareness of something that we were telling ourselves. So let's come with our eyes closed and our hands placed on our thighs, either hands down or palms up. And just feel your hips rooting down into the mat. And let's bring our awareness to our heart center. And let's just invite in a loving awareness around the heart. Now that can use your imagination. Maybe you see colors, maybe you see another being, somebody you love, fictional, non-fictional, it doesn't matter. It's that feeling of pure awareness, pure love, all around your heart. And allow this space to be a safe place for any old stories to be released. And you don't even have to understand that with our mind. In fact, if we can get our mind out of the way, the better. Just bring your hands together in front of your heart and just set the intention that whatever needs to be let go of for you today will be let go, will be released. If you have any other intention for your practice, you can set that now. And then just let that go. And let's bring the hands back down to the thighs. And to continue with this washing away the old, let's just inhale. Bring your arms up. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Inhale, reach your arms up above the sky, above your head. And then exhale, palms down, and just as if you could you're washing your body with your hands down, off your legs, and just sweeping the energy away. Let's inhale, calling all the power that you have, all the power around you, and exhale, releasing, letting go of anything that does not serve you. We're going to do this a couple times with our own breath. Inhale, gathering up all the love, all this power around you, and exhale, release, let go. You can sweep it away. And inhaling, reaching up, and exhale. And as you exhale, just notice if you're holding any tension in your body, if you're feeling any tension in your body. And just bring this loving energy into that part of your body and letting it go, inviting it to let go if it chooses. And again, not judging if there is tension, just being aware. Let's do a couple more of these. Inhale, exhale. One more. Nice. And then let's just bring our hands to our legs again, close the eyes. Just tuning into the body, into your breath. And all this energy now that we have around us, all this loving awareness around us. Let's just, if you've tuned into your body and you feel an area of your body that's tight or tense, just bring your hands there. And if you can't feel anything, amazing. And just maybe bring them to your solar plexus. We can store a lot of tension and fear and anxiety here. So let's just bring our hands to that area. Just breathing in love. And just feeling it soften, inviting it to soften. Nice. And let's just work into the shoulders, releasing the shoulder area, bringing the shoulders up and back. Inhaling and exhale. Keep reaching the crown of your head up towards the sky, and then reversing that other direction. And then we'll bring the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe walking your fingertips to the right, feeling go all the way down your arm and out your fingertips. And keep inviting softness into your solar plexus. And then turn your nose towards your left knee, getting into a slightly different area. And just inviting softness into your hips, into your groin. Beautiful. Let's look straight down, lift the head back up, and then we'll bring the right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe walking your left fingertips to the left and away from your body slightly to whatever degree feels good. Just find that edge. Soft, smooth, deep breaths. And then slowly turning the nose towards the right knee. Getting into a slightly different area of the neck. Beautiful. And then turning the nose straight down. And then lifting the head up. And let's do a couple more inhales, reaching the arms up. Exhale, palms facing down. And just clearing the energy, continuing to release. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, you can just imagine a beautiful energy, cleansing energy, white light, whatever color comes to you. Inhale, reaching up. Energy from the earth. Exhale, pulling the energy down and release. Nice. Let's reach the right arm up towards the sky. Left fingertips to your side. And we're going to bend over to the left. Here, really rooting your right hip down into your mat and feeling that nice stretch, length all the way from your right hip through your shoulder and fingertips. And let's get into the back a little bit. So we're going to round through the back, pulling your rib cage in, reaching to the opposite corner of your mat. And then we'll open up towards the ceiling. And that's it. And then slowly coming back to center. And let's reach the left arm up. Nice and tall. And exhaling over to the right side. Rooting that hip down. I think I saw part of a comment there. I think it was from Sharon about our being so conditioned to judge. And it's so true. That's why it's so important not to judge the judgment, but just to be aware. And every time we can relax, I posted this yesterday, Michael Singer also says, every time we relax, we're investing in ourselves spiritually. Let's open up towards the sky. So if we can relax when a judgment is coming up, instead of trying to push it away or judge ourselves for being bad for doing so, we're just letting go of another story. And we'll just continue to let go and let go. We just have to trust that's part of what camera am I on? The big camera. We have to just trust that that's a part of being human at this point in time in history. Is we are literally healing stories for the future generations, changing the stories. And let's slowly twist around. Good morning, Rome. Namaste. And you saw another great post by Martha Beck, who recently wrote a fabulous book called The Way of Integrity. And let's twist to the other side. And she talked about, we have fear or love. We have two choices in any moment. And it's easy to get caught up in different fears. But if we can stay in curiosity over fear. Fear contracts us. Curiosity doesn't mean we have to love what's happening, but just inviting in that energy of curiosity helps expand us. So I really love that. All right, let's do some cat-cows just seated. So rounding into the back, and then inhale forward, shoulders back. And exhale. Inhale. All right, and let's do some cat-cows on all fours. So we'll come onto our hands and knees. Good morning, everyone. And inhale, looking forward. And exhale, around, tucking the head and the tailbone. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking forward. And exhaling round. And let's come to a flat back. And we'll extend the right leg behind us, pointing the toes straight down. Finding the balance here, maybe keeping your hand down, maybe lifting your hand up, depending on what your balance is doing today. Pulling the belly in, and exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, and extend out. Extending that leg and arm out one more time, and then we'll release the hand down. And then let's extend the left leg back and the right arm forward. And exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Another part of the conditioning, a couple more here, in terms of judging and just how we've been conditioned to always feel like we need to be better or somewhere other than where we are right now. That one is such a challenge to to release, but so important because we're all on a very unique journey that, you know, we like to give meaning to or find a meaning to, but it really is beyond our mind's comprehension, I feel. And exhale, let's release the hand down. So let's really bring the shoulder blades on the back. We're going to go into a downward dog, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips up, and cycling the heels. Nice, soft, smooth, deep breaths here. And just keep inviting in that loving awareness into your body. Again, just allowing the body and the breath to work their magic that really does go beyond the mind's comprehension. And let's bring the right foot forward, and we'll drop the back knee down. And let's inhale, reach the arms up. Reaching up towards the ceiling. Pulling the belly button in, supporting your back. Your spine is nice and strong. And exhale, release your hands down, stepping into all fours or downward dog. And then we'll step that left foot forward, dropping the back knee down. Really hug your thigh bones into your hips, reaching the arms up. Relax the shoulders down away from your ears. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Let's step back into downward dog for the last time here. Nice. And we'll come forward all the way to a seat, however you get there. And we'll bring the feet out, making a diamond shape with your legs. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, and we'll exhale, fold forward softly. And while we're here, let's massage the feet. So just really bringing your thumbs into the soles of your feet and just sending love into your feet for how they carry you around this beautiful earth. And then slowly softening down, relaxing here. Just inviting the breath deeper into any part of your body that might be holding on to tension. Awesome. Ooh. And let's bring the knees together. Give a little hug to your knees. And maybe come up onto your toes and just round through your back, tucking your chin. Giving a little kiss to your legs. Love yourself. And let's come onto our backs, hugging the knees into the chest, just rocking side to side. And we'll bring the hands onto the knees and just drawing some small circles with your knees in one direction, gently massaging your low back. Feels so nice. And the other way. I don't know if you can hear the birds outside singing and chirping away. It's so lovely. And then we'll do a gentle twist here, opening your arms out to either side, letting your legs fall to one side and looking the opposite direction if that feels good. Beautiful. One by one, lifting the knees back up and then all the way over to the other side. Nice. And one by one, lifting the knees back up to center, hugging your knees, bringing your nose towards your knees, maybe a little kiss. And we'll extend the legs out into our final pose, Shavasana. And let's invite the hands to go wherever on the body you could use some extra love. Maybe your hips, maybe your solar plexus. You have two hands so you can find two spots. And allow the loving energy to flow through your hands. Just filling yourself up after all we've released just by the power of our intention and our breath and the power of being present. It truly is a practice to stay present, to be receptive to what is flowing in the moment, whether we like it or not. It's to stay in that non-judgment, non-judging space, whatever it is we're feeling that day. How can we bring more acceptance and more love? Relaxing the back of your neck and your jaw. Relaxing your forehead. And if you would like to stay here, you are certainly welcome. If you're watching the replay, you can pause the video. If you want to move on with your day, reach your arms up above your head. I always recommend staying in Shavasana for 15 minutes at least, if you can. And we'll slowly turn onto our side and up to a seat when you're ready. And just sitting comfortably with your eyes closed. Just noticing how your body feels. And as you go through your week, just noticing, being mindful when your body is feeling tight or tense, just to invite in softness. Notice judgments coming up as you're out in the market or online, just to observe. Not judging the judgments. Bringing the palms together in front of your heart and thinking of something you're super grateful for today. Even if it's something little like the birds singing. And just let that feeling of gratitude fill every single cell in your body. And slowly coming back, opening your eyes. We'll go into the comments and hang out for a little bit if there's anything there. And Sharon saying, with regards to marketing and implementing plans in our business and work, it is so great to look to others who are doing what we want to do, especially those whose work we admire. And at the same time, there's a very fine line between looking to what works or doesn't work for others and then making a strong judgment that it is the way that we have to do it that way because that is how we will be successful. It will only work for us if that happens to naturally align with our personal foundation. Yes. And there's a difference between judgment and discernment. I like to make that distinction because we can discern if something feels right or wrong, and it's not that we're judging that person as right or wrong, but what feels right for us. So that is definitely a distinction of discernment and tuning into ourselves. And so it can be very easy to be inspired by somebody else and then feel like we have to do the same things or similar things, and really it's staying open to our own unique way and taking bits and pieces of whatever inspires us. So thank you for being here. Thank you everyone, sending you so much love, and until next time, have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, have a wonderful month, have a wonderful life.